Okay, dear students, so today's class I'll explain regarding what is Rogowski coil and how exactly it will work, what are the advantages, disadvantages. Afterwards, we'll go for cathode ray oscilloscope. See, this is the measurement of impulse current, okay, and high impulse current, which it may occurs in lightning discharges will be there, electrical arcs due to, or it may be arc phenomenon, okay, with circuit breakers will be there, all those things will be there. So it is very important we have to measure the impulse current. Some the techniques we are using, some device will be there to measure those impulse current. Okay, measurement of high impulse current. This is the Rogowski coil. It is named by Walter Rogowski and is an electrical device for measuring alternating current, or you can measure high. It can also called as high speed current pulses measurement will be there. Okay, it consisting of coils of wires, helical coils of wires, or toroidal shape of wires. Toroidal shapes of wires will be there. Okay, with the lead from one end returning through center of the other end will be there. Okay, and so both terminals are same end of the coil. Okay, the whole assembly is wrapped through the straight conductor whose current is to be measured. With diagram I'll go with that. And whatever the voltage is induced, that is proportional to the rate of change of current in the straight conductor. And here we are not using any metal core. Okay, Rogowski is a toroid of wire used to measure an alternating current through a cable encircled by the toroid. Okay, and see, this is the main diagram. Okay, just have a look. So this is the Rogowski coil. Toroidal shape of coil will be there, and conductor pass through the coil. Okay, that is connected to coaxial cable, and that is connected to integrator circuit, and this is connected to what, CRO, cathode ray oscilloscope. How exactly it will work? When current flow through the conductor, this conductor, what happens? So magnetic field will produce. Okay, and it will the magnetic field will produce, and it will link with the coil, and we are getting EMF is induced. Okay, and this whatever coil will be there, and one end starts, another end it will stop here. Okay, one, so just like a loop. And here we are getting the magnetic field will produce, magnetic field is induced, and we are getting EMF is induced. We are getting output voltage VI. Current, whatever current we are measuring, we are getting, and we have to measure through CRO. The current is passed through the coil conductor, and this will link with the coil. Magnetic field will produce, and EMF is induced, and we are getting voltage. And this has to be passed through cable, and this is connected to integrator circuit. Through this integrator circuit, we are measuring the output voltage in CRO. But here, this little bit costly, we can call integrator circuit. And sometimes while designing this integrator circuit, it will take time also. Okay, the same explanation we can see. This is connected to an electrical, connected to electrical or electronics, you can call. Okay, and this is a wire which is used to measure alternating current through cable encircled by the toroid. Okay, the output of the Rogowski coil is usually an integrator circuit to provide an output signal that is proportional to current. Okay, this is what, no need to draw an exam, but this is a 3D view. This is a conductor connected to Rogowski coil. Okay, and this is connected to integrator circuit designing. Okay, an integrator circuit, usually an integrator RC circuit is employed to obtain output voltage proportional to current to be measured. Okay, and if the coil is placed surrounding a current carrying conductor, the voltage signals induced in the coil. Okay, and what is that voltage? V of t will be M di by dt. M is the mutual inductance of the conductor and the coil, and I is the current flowing through the conductor. And the coil is wound, whatever is the non-magnetic former of toroidal shape, and it is a coaxial place surrounding the current carrying conductor. And the number of coils, whatever we are using here, it is chosen to be large. The toroidal shaped coils, it should be large, so that you can induce more signals. Okay, and output we are getting here, Vm of t will be 1 by Cr 0 to t Vi of t, M by Cr. M is the mutual inductance in terms of I of t. Okay, so here Rogowski coil with electronic or active integrator circuit have large bandwidths, about 100 megahertz, and frequency greater than 100 megahertz. And the response is affect. Sometime it may affect by skin effect also. Okay, but here we can measure impulse voltage of more than 100 megahertz, of about nearly. Okay, if you see advantages, it is lower construction cost. Temperature compensation is simple, will be there. No core, no iron core to saturate. Okay, maintenance of the integrator circuit, there is no any maintenance. Okay, sorry, there is a maintenance will be there. I told just now, because integrator circuits has to be designed, so obviously there will be maintenance will be there. Okay, apart from that, it is a lower construction cost. Temperature compensation is simple, and no core to saturate. Okay, apart from this Rogowski coil, another topic will be there, that is magnetic links. Okay, what is magnetic lens and how to measure this measurement through cathode oscilloscope we can do, and how exactly the construction will be there in cathode oscilloscope for the measurement of impulse measurement. I'll discuss in next class. Okay, so next class I'll be discussing regarding CRO, cathode ray oscilloscope. Thank you.